And I do not know of any form of taxes which is less painful than others. So alas, governments of all hues will raise such taxes as they find necessary to meet our needs. And alas, if we are good citizens, we have to pay our taxes. We elect people to represent us to make sure there's some equilibrium in what governments do. It is to our good that our representatives in Parliament subject the national budget to the most rigorous scrutiny and to call for changes. Governments must always also have the humility to acknowledge and embrace useful inputs from all sources. But our representatives need to also bear in mind that it is not their role to either determine policy for the executive or to frustrate them from performing their legitimate duties. The good thing is, in a democracy, is that people listen, observe and weigh what their leaders do over time and pass their judgment at the appropriate time. So our parliamentary representatives can be assured that their contributions in the houses are not wasted. The people have noted them, and no doubt they will reflect on them when the time comes to determine the next phase in our governing process. That may be 2 years away, but that is what democracy demands. What is important now is for them to turn down the temperature and allow the process of governance to proceed so that the people retain their exclusive right to pass judgment on how they have been governed at the appropriate time. The captains of business and finance gathered here tonight need the certainty in our political climate to facilitate their successful operations. The global investment community seeks the certainty of our democratic commitment to encourage them to purchase our gold and invest in our economy. And the good people of Ghana want the reassurance that the democratic path that they have chosen remain irreversible.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my great viewers across the globe. Once again, I'm on your screen to have an interesting discussion with you on what is happening in our social political development space. Tonight, I'm going to do this discussion with two able gentlemen within my community. But before we do, we have to give acknowledgement to a company that is helping us to make sure that this program is a success. And it is one great restaurant in New Jersey, Nima African Restaurant, where when you get there, it's in New Jersey in America, far New Jersey in America. When you get there, you get everything that you can get here in Nima. The tuzafi, the wasa, the tubani, the whatever. When you get there, you're gonna eat like you are home. So, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to pass by anytime that you are in New York, New Jersey, to go and have a good feel of quality home food. Let me give another acknowledgement to all the team members on in this house, MSTV, and then we'll go straight to our discussion for today. Our first discussion have to do with a trending video that our revered chief Otunfoɔ made during I think in a gathering somewhere where captains of the industry were having a tete-a-tete on development in political development, and then he make a call that, especially on the e-levy, he believed that the upfront at the August House is something that is eating to the fiber of our development. Hence, the minority shouldn't try to frustrate the government in a way of, trying to pass a levy that, will help develop our nation. We all know this e-levy. This e-levy has come out with so many up front and back. A lot of people are against it. Some people are for it. Several diverse views. And as I said, one of our finest leaders in Ghana here, when he speak, you have to listen. He has also made a call that, the opposition party should also try to judge with the government so that the development we all yearning for will receive it. And then we'll come back to during the weekends, the president was at Tamale Secondary School to join them celebrate their 70th anniversary, where he make an interesting, some people will say interesting, but I say it's everybody will make claim of such stuff. He said he's proud of the free SHS policy. As I said, everybody who initiates a policy or anything, he'll be proud of it. So we'll also look at it. What made him said that? There's a video too we'll play for you to also listen what he said, and then we also can also join us with your comment. Make sure that at a point in time you can send your comment. We'll read it, and then you can also share your view with us. But I want to make some small rants. It regards MTN Ghana. MTN Ghana, undebatably, it has one of the largest subscribers in Ghana. But unfortunately, it looks they are taking advantage of that followership, that subscribership, to bully people around. If you realize, a lot of people like the idea of this mashup stuff. So you can just mash up 10 CD, they give you a certain amount of credit and then certain amount of data. All of the sadly, that policy or that whatever have changed. And then if you buy 10 CD, if they were giving you 100 CDs, 100 minutes call time, they've slashed it 50% straight ahead. Come on, you don't do this. If you don't just increase your policy by just 100%, if it's even 50 or 20, anything you increase it small. But all of a sudden you buy 10 CD and then whatever amount that they have to give you, they are cutting it boom. And you see, some people too are not interested in the data. I've read several people's view that at least they should give options. Maybe you would like to go for just the credit, just the call time, doing the mashup, just the call time. You don't want the data. Others too want to go and do the mashup, but they want just the data. Others too want to get the data small and then the call time small. So we are calling on MTN. They shouldn't just sit aloof and then bully people around. There are options. There are Vodafone. There are MTN, Airtel, Tigo. So MTN Ghana, it's about time you listen to your subscribers. Any amount that people buy in this country, you know how the country, everybody is crying. So even if you introduce a policy, this is not the right time for you to introduce this policy. You buy 5 CD, it was a certain amount, certain call credit, certain data. All of a sudden, you cut everything for half. Guys, I've seen a lot of people make a comment about it. they want options, they want alternatives. MTN Ghana, if you don't listen to these people, you know what it is. There are so many people making several comments on this on social media. And you know what social media can do. Social media has been able to even push the government to drop the chamber. And you know, so MTN, if you listen, you listen. You are not the only telecommunication in Ghana. Reverse that Marshall policy. The Marshall policy that you have, reverse it. Or maybe adjust it small. You can't just increase it from 100% just like that. I beg you guys. So guys, those are small rants that I want to do on before we jump into our conversation today. As I said, I have two gentlemen. The other is not in the building yet. The other is in the building. So let me go straight and introduce the one who is in the building. Is by the name Abdurrahman Abdul Ghani Rahim. That's right. He's a member of communication team of the NDC Ayawaso Ace. Abdul Ghani, Sandozwa. Go welcome. Kagananga muna mix look isa. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How was your weekend?
Well, alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. First off, Nansen, can I use MTN?
Yes, of course.
Can I subscribe? Can I use data now? Mashup.
No, mashup.
What do you make of that one?
To be frank, I said before Father, I'm a Jama Muslim Dukabaki there. Salama na Muslim, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sanok Mabaya na Gudima Sugabamu, His Excellency John Dramani Muhammad.
That's right.
Bayan wannan na gode ma mamu ita ne Professor
Nana
Jean Opoku Wajima. Bayan wannan na gode ma manyan lovely party na NDC baki daya from national to kowane region. Bayan wannan opportunity da nake zaune da shi na ganga yau. Ba don manya na constituency ba da ni ban samu wannan
that's right
matsayi shi sa ina gaida su especially chama yaya na chama Labade Williams na gaida ka bayan wannan na gaida secretary honorable Barani na gaida ka
that's right
da taimakon da kuke yi Allah ya saka muku da alheri da su kila da wani ne waɗanda dai bayan na abu da su ne su bade ina ma kowa da kowa
that's right
bayan wannan nazo branch level kuma na gode ma kowa yana mi na yau game da batun abin da ka tambaye ni kai fa ina gaskiya ni na yi amma for the past months or I should say weeks now
car switch
na switch
okay
yasa
evolution ya fara kenan
na ba da kana kama kan da nike expect su bani wannan service ba bani to wannan
satisfaction
wannan shi yasa ina wannan best ne ba ya fi wannan switch kuma na kama ban sani ba ko maybe ni kadai ne ke fila kana ko da jama'a duka
okay
MTN sun try to take advantage of kowa da
yeah
sun doki advantage kuma
suke the largest
communication she said whatever decision they will take is best for them ka shigo cikin marketing ba ka take decision on your
own that's right
definitely you have to seek opinion from customers ka duba one of the benefits customers because without customers masayin da kake da shi
you will not get there that's right
so sometimes in marketing you need to respect
the
views of the customers
that's right
in order to raise
to the top
okay
it's a kid is a carbon got MTN ka hold so that's right so MTN if you are listening one of your customer here in the studio said for now he has stop using MTN for now. So that's what we are telling you. If you want to go the hard way, the people on the street will also go hard way with you. We will all throw our SIM card away, put our numbers to another networks, and you see how it's going to be like. You can't bully people around just like that. let me welcome my brother, my chief, to the studio. Honorable Sendazwa, Honorable Yakomi, Honorable Kazulit. Quite busy. All right. That's a quick one. Honorable, before Kashugodi, she muna tataba bamfara major discussion ba muna kan yanzu mun gan kaman mutane da wana use MTN data MTN mashup mun san dai kana use MTN ba an kai ka duba kan social media mutane da sun gwada damuwa kan mashup nan kana kaman da an dai kasi kaman 10 cedi amount suke back of call time da data nan an slashing shi tutu kaga na indai kaman ana baka 100 yanzu ya zo 50 kaga na all of the sadly kaga na don mutane da yawa mashafuna na tanyon su gaskiya dai mashafuna na tanyon su so all of the sadly zuwa kanan nan an mutane da yawa an gwada damuwa kaga na ina kamar ka baka observe ba
ya gaskiya ne
baka observe ba
na experience
kana kamar kasi kana use dai da baka
within 2 hours
shop ya kare
so da ma kana authorities na meski
yes
india kana education da suka yi nan bai da use ai do telecommunication sector ba competition be move kaga ni ya bari MTN
shi kana da sana
kowa
kan kuma
MTN ne magana
it seems like
from the government kasa kowa bai ya
yeah
bashin akwai Vodafone akwai Airtel Tigo
me yasa baya patronize
wannan
su duka sun san ne
kaga ni don dai government ya ce zai rule correctly
therefore MTN have to sit up bayan na use product ka zaka kawo wani abu
kai min sha ba
that's disrespect
ya fi
ka bari sani kamar zamu
upgrade system so in ka say 10 cedi
definitely you get happy cedi
she to ya we amma be yin sai wanga dai kaman tifri
Allah an zo da shi dai ne all of the sadly
wanga facing shi straightforward wanga tifri ne inde wani authority na ba su suke haka nan ne sha duba sasa ta don bai da fair don ba kowa ke da this time season nan garin nan ba ize bane wani ma ya sai credit ma 10 cedi ya mashup ba ize bane
chale
iya mashup kuma shi ka bilin shaka nan wannan bai da fair for authorities nan su sit up ne so a duba telecommunication
industry okay all right so honorable officially you are welcome so your zamu discussion be one on the Nana president where he's proud of free education especially with the SHS sector nan shine na biyu zamu duba sarki babban sarki Otunfo the second chima ya make comment on e-levy inda ka duba e-levy kan budget na ya kawo damuwa ana jan wanga na jan wanga kuma na jan wanga ya boycott abinga wanga ya disapprove budget na wanga ya approve duka inda ka duba front and back the whole budget na is on e-levy to yanga Otunfo kuma babban sarki shi ma ya gwada damu yana gwada kaman minority na suna so to take advantage to frustrate the government so ina ba su hankuri kaman su judge of the government na so make sure that they pass e-levy na pass so because tax ake develop the gari so basically that's his score. First off, let me give you the opportunity for you to start, honorable Akibi. Yes.
Assalamu alaikum jama'a.
Wa alaikum salam.
Muna gode ma Allah dai muna rure muka kai wanga lokaci kuma rai da lafiya. Shagabannin mu na zango Allah ya ja kwanukan su. Allah ba mu lafiya samu masu biyayya. Kan yi living nan dai mu aje politics aside and face in reality kaga beyin kasa riga na ya dauda ce ma riga yayi dauda kuma kace bai dauda ba yayi dauda e-levy is very very bad ya fi su koma
wow
aja negotiation don last na duban program kan MP yayi magana kaman sun seat the minority. Finance minister iregi to 1.05. 1.5. To 1.5 na shi mai na wada kaman da aka ba minister opportunity yayi magana sannan a approve nan. Bai yi magana kaman behind the doors nan sun agree on 1.5. Me ke gwadawa kaman 1.5 na is standing or 1.75. Kaga ni ya zama kanan nan kuma minority na suna da point kada. Don su ma point su na suke bill ne suka ce tidal wave da ya fi voter region na me yasa ba include cikin budget nan ba ka gani.
Wow.
Sun gari ya ci gaba ne.
Yeah.
Kuma yanzu mu ce almost 70% of the population nan kowane use kowane use mobile app.
Yeah.
So when zaka tax abin ga da fara inda an san an tax ya fara broader consultation. Mu ke kan service nan wani ana aika mai kudi ne ya make living wani kuma yana business da shi.
Yeah.
1.75 ba yi bane.
Percentage.
Imagine in zaka send wa mutum 10 million nawa da ciri.
Yeah. Come on, last muka calculation in zaka send 10 million. 1,000 Ghana cedis.
5,000 which 5,000 Ghana cedis. And I send 5,000 Ghana cedis. Based on presentation the finance minister.
Say, yeah.
5,000. Da kabia come on 10 Ghana. Sorry, kabia.
Come on, Canada share. Forward me.
Am I increase from 20 Ghana cedis to 90 Ghana cedis?
90 Ghana cedis. Yes.
70 Ghana
Yes.
Okay, imagine.
Yes. It's too high.
Deduction na za
money in the that
kede sai muna wannan shi kai kon shi ka zo cikin.
Let's imagine. And just 90 cedis.
Yes. Yeah. For 5,000 Ghana cedis.
That's 50 million old cedis.
So 1 week now.
1 week.
1 week yes.
When does it chili now?
Kuma shi ma ya come on charges kai.
Okay, so 10,000 Ghana cedis. She limit enough for the day is 5,000.
Yeah.
She na send me 5,000. She aka chili ni 90. Aka jashi 90. She go be kuma. Then said by another 5,000.
Yeah.
That ni na wadan lose.
Yeah, a lot of money. But the beauty is couldn't ga chiri. Za use to develop garin.
One development.
Oh, akwa body.
On average Ghanaian na waki market per day.
That's another conversation.
Na waki market a day. She a jam mutun kai just one transaction. Salary one security man ke na aka ja 90 cedis. 95 Ghana cedis.
Old charges 10 Ghana cedis. Then the new charges 95 Ghana cedis. Difference in the kitchen 75 Ghana cedis.
When the government have to sit up, finance minister wanganga di bani support don't ya affect mu more.
Yeah.
Munda muke little businesses munda. Muze affect so manya na be affect you.
That's right.
Kagani.
Kaman data batun data ngama. So data nga so be affect you.
Me shi dey sa data ina sa data dey wani.
Yeah.
Ada kan da zai yi ya kare amma mun da muke sa data mu kashe mu kunna ya fi kusan kaman average Ghanaian nan ba easy bane.
Yeah.
Isa e-living nan
Aduba
is better a rage e-living nan akomo da tubutu nan ba.
Akomo da tubutu nan.
Tubutu ya fi akomo da shi ba don ba developed nation in the world in the bai karban to yanzu nan tone nan an cancel according to what su wan doki tone nan an sa cikin e-levy banda lori ayi shin biya to ka ja e-levy ka ayi broader consultations akwai mutanen da za a gani akwai NCC a spread messages ayi open forum a duba yanda za a yi an kawo increment na kawo increment amma ba ya kanan ba straight to 1.75 so mun nan me muke benefit kamar ni akan ga na okay na accept tax na jani 1.75 me zan benefit ni ban ga develop ban ga wani ababai cikin guwa na wo So you are then accepting be a tax. Can I be a tax when there is development?
That's right.
In development as well, wallahi kajamu tax, bamu feel.
That's right. Honorable. Okay, honorable. Ungode. Comment di Yazu Anabugumuta. Nagani Mustafa Benassi. Nagani Babs Lebron. Nagani Halimotu. All right. At the right time, now read messages in Kuduka. Okay, honorable. Kima Vonabuni view Kaku your stand on this issue.
On the issue
Of or 244 call.
Okay, view na kan batun 024. Yana mi babban sarki ne.
Yeah, that's right.
Kuma sarautan shi ba karami.
That's right. That's right. One of the biggest in Africa.
Cikin garin mu kade bane.
Yeah.
Africa
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah.
Amma kaga mutum in dai kana da masayi ba irin masayi na jefa kuriya in terms of inda da election kake da shi ba.
Yeah.
Kina kan na ina na kama bayarwa na Allah ne Allah ya ji ki kana wurin shi ranan da Allah ya wana bidu ki ranka tukuna ki ka kare sarauta.
That's right.
Amma saurakin da ake electing na suna da temo.
Yeah.
Mishi ya jima kura wani 2 term ya kare. Shi sa akwai wasu maganganu wasu zance na in kana yawan yi kana rage girman ka ne. Kamar makai maganan da yayi batun we opposition kan batun 11 ana try wannan abu a discourage aikin da
a frustrate government. Yeah.
Ina ga wannan na ba wrong
ba right one. Yeah.
Me yasa ne wannan magana mun tuna years back lokacin His Excellency Professor John Evers
It's all right.
Inda yake kan sarauta wani irin maganganu ne ba wani irin criticize ne ba criticize ba. Inda ya mutu sannan ga magana wani ashe mutum kiri ashe na aiki wani ce gefe. His Excellency John Dramani ma inda zo kan sarauta wani irin criticize ne ba criticizing shi ba an criticizing shi left and right.
Critique is part of leadership. Every leadership have to.
Kaga criticize inda kana komi kan yanda ya kamata baka samu abu ga bayan ka.
Yeah.
Amma in baka yi inda kuskure yake dole kana ni da mutane a
tap bayan ka. Yeah.
To in ana tayar da kanna kana yi shi mutane kuma na gane kuma no wani ina jin magana amma ana tayar da ka still baka yin abin da an continue kuma na criticize.
That's right.
Shi sa ta wurin na ina ga otufo ya mistake kan wannan ciwi abin ga saboda cin gaban gari no ake nema.
Ina kama ana frustrate ana jan government baya.
Ana frustrate bane. In ka yi abin da ya kamata wallahi ba wanda dai criticize ka. In ka yi abin da bai kamata ba dole mutane no da wana da buga bayan ka. In mutum ka yi abin da ya fiya ya bi ka wallahi mutane no da su ya bi ka.
That's right.
Shi yasa magana kama ana criticize ana so a frustrate government na kare ya bi no wannan na ba wannan bane. Wani ya ce okay in haka na ba then which means kana support dan wanka na gida ke haka wani da ya ji magana saboda me ya ce wanda is sitting president na Asante ne a cim da Asante su duka guda ya ce
kana buga mai 5 because of
saboda nan muke kan batu shani yanda da ci gaba da lamarin gari mun samu wani mai martaba sarki ne shi ma na wani gari daban in ya fito inda ya fito zai magana karshe mai president wani batun maza president yi mai kana san garin bai fi yana tafiya haka na ba wato inda yau wani yaya ya fito shi mana da mutanen shi yaya ya fito ya yi magana ya show concern abin da ke damun shi yana so president da government a yi wani abu a tashi a support a yi abin da kawai so su masu wani su benefit from the national cake ya yi mistake ya yi laifi ba laifi cikin don yau kamin inland kan magana na finally shi mai martaba O24 sai tutu inda yi wannan magana na few weeks back in the Batushani electricity, very serious,
severe.
In the two on air, it vomits out immediately, but take action.
That's right.
Then, which means Anna Giri Mama one what is who Anna what Garden a Ghana na Mudukan, whatever tribe you belong to, we belong to one nation, one Ghana. She said, be fear Bambanchi, I support one, I body one ba. She said, in the O2 Vachi, Anna sabotage government and sabotage Kagi, I can see the show.
Oh, be cheap, Anna sabotage, we Anna frustrate government in that.
Frustrating now. Not okay, Naji, Anna frustrates government now. Frustration, frustration, yeah. She's about frustrating. She Muduka Musan Kanaga Lamarin Gariki. Mbaya kana be adam we musamu jara cikin gari shi sa wannan magana nan da babba ne amma we ba ce babba ya kuskure amma wani bin babba ya kuskure
yeah, that's right.
Shi sa wannan magana na
ja baya
wannan magana na yafi redraw wannan magana saboda me ya bari wuri su kuma wuri su bangare wuri su kabila su ma sun feel kamar su an neglecting su cikin gari.
That's right. Okay. Bari read some few messages the issue go she mbari kaman honorable Akabi na son a short rebata and then we take it from there. Okay, let me take it from the top. The first message from Babs LeBron. We free SHS is a piece of no, I can't say the other one. Okay. Mustafa Benassi, good evening. Babs LeBron Kumaya Komeo. All minority is doing is look for the citizens. That's all. Okay. She Benassi Yakomo Kuma we okay. Let me use the phone. I think okay, honorable. Let me bury technician Duba Muna second video within the president of the republic AJ Tamale secondary school AJE Wanizenche on the free education policy in Agoda Kamamba. He's proud of the policy and the achievements of the policy. So my producer, if you are ready, let's see the video and then we'll do justice.
You have every right and you have every right to be proud of this record. If we are to realize in our time the words of the theme of this anniversary celebration, Tamasco at 70, leading secondary education in Ghana, then we have a collective responsibility to help guarantee access to quality education for the youth of our country. When we do this, we can be confident of achieving the vision of the progressive and prosperous Ghana, which animated the struggles of our forebears, and for which some paid the ultimate price. We must have the belief that our nation can make its own unique contribution to the growth of world civilization and be able to generate dignified standards of living for the masses of its people and build a Ghana beyond aid. History and the experiences of developed nations have shown us that the most efficient way to create a society of opportunities and thereby guarantee the future of our nation is by investing in education and skills training of our youth. This is because it is the people of Ghana, Ghanaians like you and I, and especially the youth of today, who are going to build Ghana. Without an educated populace, we cannot transition from the status of a developing to a developed nation. 5 years on, following the implementation of the free senior high school policy, which has guaranteed a minimum of senior high school education for 1.6 million Ghanaian children, I want to state without any equivocation that I am very proud of the policy and of its results thus far. Yes, there have been challenges associated with this policy, for which government has addressed us substantially, many of them. A look at the waxy results of the first batch of free SHS graduates, whom I choose to call the Akufo Addo graduates.
kagan sarakai in ka san ke sarki ne kana da martaba.
That's right.
In president ko aspirants na kamfe suna biyo ka ne, in suka biyo ka suna biyo ka gida ne ku yi fira da ki sannan a fito wurin daya background
Da aka.
ba ka ake yi.
Yeah.
to wanda ya ce shi sarki ne
Wani cikin kenan.
na batun school da ba kare nan ba.
Okay, wannan yeah, Water region. Sarki Aflau kenan. Paramount chief of Aflau.
Paramount chief of Aflau. The whole Aflau. Ka fito kan media. Ka ba government ultimatum. You know about although government in other institutions. President, ka fe zama president ya zo wurin ka o. Ya zo need support ka ka ba shi. Isa kana bidan wani a complete ma. Ya yi fika yi shi.
Africa beat the same channel.
Akwai channels. Akwai MP. Voter region. Akwai MPs. Kaya ka bi through the MPs. Akwai minority, akwai majority in parliament. In suka kawo wannan issue parliament ba wa mai sa address amma ka zo kan media ka zo ka ba president ultimatum. Shi ma ko ya kai shi ma ya fi retaliate.
But when you actually, is that the best being a response to a whole paramount chief?
Is that the best option is Zoka media? Akwai time da yake the best ka Zoka media.
Maybe Angela Adidi, you know.
One channel AB. One channel through Naibi. You have education ministry, you have finance ministry ni. Ina the Naibi. Sanefto. Don't you mistake. Kagan although voter region and strong goal NDC. Kagani scheduling former president Mama aka fara wannan project. Da aka fara project na aka yi wani percentage aka yi change of government.
That's right.
Shi sarki na ce duba tamu former president John Mahman na project na wani stage ya kai. Da ya fita kai ya ga kamar aikin nan na delay na wani stage kuma ya kai. Ye kai wani wuri frustration ka je too much. She yanzu ka zo ka voice out.
I think that's where we got to.
Yes, project nan is still progressing. She ka fito kuma kana magana kaman former president Mama ya gina bin ya kare ni ba so abudi. Kaga ni lamarin voter region dai.
Yeah.
A bar ma Voltarians. Sannan ya magana batu otun fo sai. Ki Solomon kenan. Magana da yin nan ina so ya doki otun fo ya zama kamar mutumin NPP. During JM's time, wallahi kowa ya san kamar otun fo mutumin NDC. Otun fo na yi wani magana mu ce is favoring John Mama. Ai dum so ai shi sarki ne. King kuma ne. The whole Africa she ke third on the throne. Banda Zulu Kingdom, she Nigeria, she Ashanti Kingdom. Esa shi mai na gani kaman during the days of Dumso, kayan daki na abu bata. Ai be ce John Mama izo biya mai.
Yeah.
Ko dai. Ece during Dumso time nan kaya na ya abu bata. She government ce to through ECG aka ce to a duba abin da ya bata, in an compensate sha compensate. Gari ai kokari ko bai kokari ba. Wani sarki kuma na da irin wannan abin da ya faru nan. Shi mai zo a voice displeasure.
About the question is, in the akaje wannan trend ya kawo damuwa because Asante ne after we abin shi abata shi akaje aka duba in a way and compensating shi. Okay, nima fridge ne abata.
Yeah.
Kima fridge ka abata.
Yeah.
Kima wangan ka abata. Wannan trending nan it's a bad trend for them to say. Don't they call after a chewe abishi abata. Gari ma be handle.
Gari ya yi handle. Kacha amin ka abata ba problem. Akwai certified electrician by ECG if you by electrical work. So nka doki certified electrician the ECG approve. Nka kai complain ka sha address ba. Amaka doki by the roadside electrician.
Yeah.
Ya doki wire red view negative and positive. She fridge ke bata. Ka kawo ECG a zo assess e duba aikin da aka yi.
Okay.
Ka gani sannan ina magana kaman maganan otun nan ba shi bane. Maganan nan noni. Maganan otun nan shi noni. What is that? Speaker's chair. Aka disapprove budget.
Well then Joe Wise kino.
Ba Joe Wise bane.
Okay. You okay, yeah.
Da yake wuri na me yasa bai gina majority ba. Tambaye min mutane NDC.
They boycott they boycott.
Ina zuwa.
That
Kafin a ce an disapprove budget. Su ake parliament.
I mean both of the parties were there.
Akwai percentage da ake neman.
The majority at that time were not majority per the numbers.
Yes.
So strategically they work off.
Speaker ya gaya musu kaman dai wannan dadin nan. Ai wannan program na ya happen. Be announce musu kaman.
No, I mean Anaba Wanga. No.
Yes.
No, Anaba Abinga programs of the day. So.
Yes. So who is majority in parliament currently?
The Junganga de Abingani, the MPP are the majority. Plus one.
So you plus one na maba mutumi MPP.
I guess
ya kubuga match. Mudu kamuka player extended. Sha ko player base mu. Ondo na zo base mu efira. Mu ma ba mu kai ba.
Former player base mu
ne ce abar buga mu na match. Shi ba mu kai ba. Shi ce to bani zo help ku na mu. Isa wannan kuma ka ce ba player ne. Ya zo aka da kanmu. Mun zama majority. Shi ka zo
one day undisputable. One them kowa be dispute. So MPP have the majority. It's plus one. It's yes. Plus one. Yeah.
Shekatash kwa ande safi no. Shekaji minority in parliament disapprove budgets.
You walked off. The MPP walked off.
Basukaiba. You have to get the numbers.
So that showed the weakness of the majority. Because no, unspread.
One in speaker. The Speaker of Parliament is from which party?
No, it's not about party. At a certain point,
Parliament better one Speaker. Can favor party ka.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So what? So that's Joe Wise is to pretend they want that. But you know, Ndezam go into Joe White stuff. Even on the Joe White stuff that day, that Joe White be vote ba. So, but then he wasn't a parliamentarian. He was a speaker. No, honorable. No, honorable. Honorable. Kagan Nanganga. I'm the guest. I'm the host.
Yes.
So Kagan Kukuna Magana. Ndeka Magana. Kona supporter de Kayafim Tambeka question. Kagana Koshima Nashi. I put my new position aside. And then like my view on that issue now aside, but I have to do justice. So only Kamaza vote in Zunga, Kubila vote, me want the vote. Coach him give them out and a meeting.
Yes.
Coach a meeting. Yes. Whoever chairs the meeting don't have the voting right. Okay. Please pretend over the meeting. That's now who they might. Okay.
Joe Wise, make House Parliament.
It's a parliamentarian.
Parliament.
Yes.
First deputy bar.
Yeah.
Babu MP.
No, it's not an MP.
Okay, second speaker now by MP ban
MP ni.
To da ba Joe Wise. Was it chair?
Yeah, Benga second speaker now.
Very good.
Who is Shima former base?
Abi dey say Joe Wise. They vote come chair. Campaign base
Gayamini.
Fine, but in back example. Player na in a coach team. Coach in a coach team. It came to the extent coach is Saki Buga. Ana iko bayi.
What then she football in a funny football.
Yes, but it's
honorable. Let's
avoid standing orders.
No. What happened that day? Even on the two side, NDC Abinga disapproving the budget. There was illegality because then in what's the majority per parliamentarian wanganga. About don't boycott Nessa. Aka Julia bin honorable. Let's I don't like this.
Fact.
No, the fact is fact you can't run away from fact.
Yes, you can't run away from it.
Fact are fact.
Yes.
Member of parliament, when we are sitting in that chair, honorable. I'm human. I have a political belief.
Yes.
But when I'm sitting here, my political belief vanishes. You get it. That's what I want you to understand. So when you are
check NDC no.
I need my way to suit to Joe Wise. I get you.
So you understand
the conclusion is
Joe Wise.
Don't go to
Joe Wise. Okay, Mudokeshi. NPP. Yeah, assemble all parliamentarians because of parliament. Cool. NDC Kumaya Assembly.
Even on that day, I just have full details in the it wasn't a just a full.
Wanini.
Oh, the pictures were clear.
But NDC Nindashi campaign came to make up. NDC Nindashi campaign came to do a make up. Sama Dikuda Komi. NDC. Yechema Badu as a Fobani. So, check us all
of the pictures came out. You and
I Mutu NDC way Matan Keati. Ghana film Nico Vivian Jill Nico Wani NDC for you.
Oh no, boy.
But at the sugar parliament. But at the Takunta. Lord, it touch the ship parliament house no code me touch go.
Parliamentarians can do everything.
Ama but at the sugar chamber now.
Yeah.
Tazota zama ta vote. Bari mu koma baya.
Okay. Honorable conclusion Shima is with
370 Nico.
Yeah.
Parliament.
Yeah. 75 ko.
75 ko.
Yeah, 75.
NDC na Adanawa. 137 ko.
Yeah.
She NDC na NPP na Adanawa 138.
Yeah.
137 noni.
No, plus
independent candidates ko.
137 MPP killers.
It's
a hang parliament.
NDC for you. You see actually hang parliament too. But hang parliament to one majority in parliament.
I'm not saying.
And talk about much hang parliament too.
The parliament is
it is.
Parliament. We don't have
even if
parliament.
Make a word hour.
Oh.
Kagani. Mudokeshi okay. Mute. Yende magana shi na. NDC 137. NPP 137. Independent 1. Guda. 137 which means kana wada Joe Wise. Iyeje zama as speaker. They vote ba 136 137. Ko zama 137 137. though independent candidate na definitely ya vote ma ya vote approve project na to you 137 na but take decision na
e will censorship if you
yes she speaker kuma na go da kaman so na the standing order is the rules and regulation that ke govern parliamentarians in na so ya a chair kuma a vote as a parliamentarian don be yin kuce wai ni chairman of this committee za raba abu aba kowane constituency she ni man na da constituency na ciki na neman abin nan she ni chairman wannan abin nan she za raba sha ce ba constituency na ya dai zama haka nan in na zo parliament as parliamentarian she aka sa ni kan wani committee ni chairman of the committee nan
honorable yanko rapa
she kowane constituency na neman abu kamar one constituency one ambulance she za raba na nemi ko ban neman ya fi vote jo why right yayin na yanzu sun disapprove budget na approve ko ba approve ba
well it's still hanging in there
ya ko ya kai the parliament abu ya go through yanzu muna gidan massive development the president ya show kuma ka duba yanzu all the things are a little bit hard amma kadan we get there
okay
kaga amma NDC ko me NPP zai yi mai kyau they appreciate
akuko sakshi akroma na
kaga ni NDC for you so problem su ni Akufo Addo can they succeed though ku minority ku accept ku minority ni ba wanda ya dispute wannan aka ce who is the majority in parliament ko kai mutum NDC ga ka ce NPP ni so why ba kai minority go ahead ka disapprove abinda akwai majority esa an otu fo ya ce wai kuna so ku frustrate kuma kanan baban nan excellency na Akufo Addo asase abai no yenti jai yace we are going on this direction
that's it
ba ka frustrating shi
that's right
kaga ni tunda da mu duka mun zama muka roko masallatai ya mu ceci sun mu malamai ana addu'a Allah ka zaba muna wanda ke kake son ka bamu sha Allah ya baka ka zo ka zama ka ce abin da Allah ya baka nan bai da kyau kafi Allah sana abin da ke da kyau dafa baka yana da roƙon da ka roƙa Allah ya baka abu mai kyau nan bai
yanko bari gani kuma yazo ciki don muna da wani one item ma ba mu taba ba sannan so honorable rap shigo cikin shi wanga
nagode dan fara kai magana na brother na yi na batun wannan na yi da zun da yazo
kantanka
we sarkin baby correct channel ba mu duka muna nan ganga politician yana neman sarauta ya san masa anyan da ke bi yake zuwa wurin sarakai ya je wurin sarakai ya je da ladabi ya promise in an promise sarakai inda yake su yan gari ana ji maganganun su suka yi magana ana ji magana at the end of the day in an kare election shi kaga kamar wani ya swaba musu wani kuma bai swabawa yau yana da ban takaici
yanzu waye swaba
yankuri
waye swaba
but let me make my point kaga na gaje point in kana ishu na chika point yana
ya fi correct
jot down
ban bai ya riga zuba kasan ne kare zo kana tare da shi
ai da zuka jot
na jot do na bari ya fi zo samu ribat
ribat kuma kaka da mu
kaga sarkin ya fito ya nuna damuwan shi
na ya fito nuna damuwan shi
yankuri kaga bari mu
ina ya fito
honorable kani wai for get that
no
ko samu kuma bai da yankuri
ya fito ya nuna damuwan shi wani damuwa ya ce ya bashi ultimatum ni ko ya gwada damuwan so that's wani channel ne bi bari ya gwada mana channel ne bi
ban interrupting ka kan gaba na
okay gwada min channel da wannan sarkin ne bi
yankuri bari make
kaman ai gathering ne ko
bari point na kaji in kana da wani suggestion kudi kana da wani wuri da kake so ka counter producer ya baka anya
ba damuwa flow
na bu Jordan na da ka Jordan
ya zo nuna damuwa shi wannan school da sarkin ya zo yake batun shi ba zuwan complete lokacin Akufo Addo ba an tun complete school na tun kamin join ya bari kan sarauta
ana complete school join ibari kai sarauta ana expert
complete entirely
complete ana expert ai wana abu
bar producer ke fito ma da project na duka
ana expert yara su zo su wana su zo su je su fada su ina wurin ba komi
to inde an complete me sa John Mama be wanga ba be
commission ba
an complete lokacin da aka complete wannan lokaci ya sauka kan sarauta bai ya bari fara aiki at that moment I transition another government if you take over she said from another government and then you take over now she if you fara one abu take over this she ba yi ba yo in the morning ga yazo magana how many years kiga government ga yazo kan sarauta muna cikin 5 years kenan she ba kai ba she sa dole mutum ne ya fi nuna da mu manyan wani abu yan garin shi su ma su gane kamar no wani da ke kan sarautan ga wallahi batun mu ya wani abu ya dame shi she sa at the end of the day na ko da mu baka da niyya kai wani abu ka zo kai abin da yake so ba ba batun ban zai fi kai wani abu kai mamishi ba secondly don zo kai na wanda ya counter kuma no 24 in the counter wo 24 ya magana we ya ce wai lokacin dumso John kayan shi bata wannan magana
bai ce lokacin dumso John bu
kai magana da kai kenan
yes
kai magana da kai kenan
yes
kai magana da kai otufo bai ce lokacin dumso John yayi
bai ce na ce ma lokacin dumso John
kai kenan
na ce
ina zuwa ina playback audio na
play my back
an play back aji abile
na ce ma lokacin dumso wai kayan da ke ba
na ce lokacin dumso
bai koyan
ba lokacin dumso John bane lokacin Akufo Addo wannan dumso ya bata kayan shi abin magana yace we ka power da abin ganda John ya kawo da wannan akawo mayiri shi na
NDC for you
akawo manyan kumasi the same one abin nan is all electrical
NDC for you
good magana da yake na mana akwai video
yace ba teku aka masu ka power
yace ba teku ba we akawo ka power inda shi ne doke solve batun electricity crisis su wurin na ai
kuma sai akwai crisis electricity ne
ba crisis me zai fito waje cewa home appliances shi
ina zuwa
wannan tambaye ka magana
batun dumso aka yi ko dai
me aka yi ai ba magana one day bane inda tufo zai magana ba magana one day bane amma kare ya fito wannan magana ya kare less than within 1 week regional chairman NPP na Ashanti region ya gudu ya ji gidan otufo ya kira manyan ya kira shi ruling government
kana da evidence
ba kaka ya kana mana
kana da evidence shi
kana evidence ya to
wani evidence
kana
kare lokacin na tunkuri
ara ka zaka wannan ba aka jaka ba otufo an kuri wo ababe ne ba ta an duba ai wannan aso tanka which means kuna girma ma wani bisa kan wani kenan garin bai fi zo ya kana ba dan zo kan batun disapproval of budget in the broader ne magana yace we are the minority in parliament abin da nake so ya understand in be understand ba this parliament in the muke da shinga is an angry parliament
to wani gi aka angry
is an angry parliament
Our majority, the minority.
No political party have the majority in the parliament.
Vote.
No political party have the majority in parliament.
So Albambado, so I can kill majority, the minority now.
Young Kuri.
Oh, so that's a better expression.
Let me take over. In parliament now is we have majority group and minority group.
So what is the difference?
What is the difference?
Majority group. Difference in the Kesakani 137. But one independent, you have to the letter. He is ready to do business with one group. So on that occasion, you have one group who are
he is aligned to the group
who are more than the other group.
Why?
In terms of saying political party.
So
we don't have.
Okay. So
we don't have.
I understand it. So we have what you use a certain word right now.
We have majority group.
Yes, so we have majority group and a minority group. That's right.
Yes, apart from parliamentarians, we have groups.
I think.
No, apart from the parliamentarians, we have groups.
Let me.
No, they are parliamentarians.
They are parliamentarians.
They are parliamentarians.
So we have majority parliamentarian group.
What I want you to
yes, that was
that's what we don't have.
Which MPP and the plus.
The independent
making
a group,
yes,
making that group,
making the majority.
But not so what are you
in terms of saying
the MPP as the majority,
who is a ruling party, ruling government
with the majority? Yes,
never.
Yeah,
it's how we go for state.
Secondly, let me come back to where you make an error. I wanted to correct you very well.
Go on.
On then the Akai, that was 26th of November.
With November
2021.
Last okay.
That was last month.
Yeah.
In the Aka disapprove budget, Aka submits.
Friday night.
That was Friday. Members present in Parliament were 274 members. 274 members were present on that very day.
That's right.
One member was absent with a reason.
That's Addo Safo.
That's
right?
Addo Safo.
Very good.
Now, when it's time to approve budget, in the can look at another approved budget, you have to go through voting. Voice voting, in that kind of voice voting, she speaker, you want up, you rule, you say, they know, they know as it. That means budget was what? Rejected. She deputy majority leader, Yetash, he oppose.
Besides he oppose.
Oh, someone kuli. Kana soka koyo abuni na.
I'm taking koyo.
Kana soka koyo.
Mesa. Honorable. Can seriously, when was voting, speaker said the no service. She deputy, the deputy minority leader. Deputy majority leader.
That's
deputy majority leader. What is he implying now?
That's one guy.
Akwa majority, akwa minority.
Oh,
deputy majority leader. Itachi Posko. Amaka Chemuna.
I said we have majority group.
NDC.
Kaka mislead.
Deputy majority leader HAB.
Oh, Kaka
Mukari.
You are confused. Wallahi you are confused. You magana na ajika.
Aka inaka ne opo. Che ina so IL counting. Speaker be rule out by per standing order parliament. In speaker ye rule. In rule in na be maba. Can the right kai wanna ka oppose.
Yeah.
One na chicken standing order parliament.
Yeah.
She sa speaker be wanna be disallow wanga shiba. Ya pa shida mechi wa.
They na the agenda.
Yaji. Indeche yaji kuma per rules parliament. In the die business. Ko the die voting.
Yeah.
Head counting, voting. Any person who is not a member of parliament is not supposed to be seated.
Yeah.
You have to make sure one up.
Walk out.
You walk out.
In as a never vote.
She speak about the instruction. Come on, one the member about Nduka.
You walk out.
You walk out. At that moment in now, finance minister there. Other members in the Babinga, you have to sue one out.
So
walk out. Akafara.
So attempt to vote.
No, I think that's the standing order of the house.
Very good. Speaker, go ahead.
So who is supposed to instruct the clerk to ask them to go out?
Yeah. Why instruct?
Why? They catch a standing orders of parliament. And speaker rule. To speaker rule. Was it chamber?
No, one get out of the chamber. I think the marshal. No, speaker. Unless the speaker.
NDC for you, Keno.
Speaker had the right. One magana out. Come on. Anyone who is not a member of parliament should leave the floor.
Yeah.
One in the machine, in ye kia.
Then the marshal will come.
Then the marshal will come in.
Yeah.
That's per standing order of parliament.
Yeah.
Just I never the one now umuruni na. Finance minister. Yatash.
Yeah.
Dash. In the members of MPP, what is who suka one out with some beer. It's a later on. Yafta. The after one sheet. Shechki lobby. Bisa. Chaka gan asiedu ketia. You tunda de.
She mefta.
Urin na kaga inde ba understand mutani ba.
Can't understand.
Urin na. Urin is
NDC
floor.
NDC never can understand
the members of parliament case only. Urin the floor of parliament. At the end of the day now. Soon akuwa soon demand where asiedu she speak it and come out. One of issue na. Kufadi mi kuba leaders in kusu one su magana kan abin da ya zama issue na. At the end of the day, so stage workout. In the stage workout, speaker,
but do they soon work out based on a Sweden get to us?
In there, I see educate as on the way now. Baba de fta, susun fta. Kuma meanwhile speaker, yata me kukama wana abuni problem. Kuna da wani problem. Kufadima leaders ku. Eso leaders ku so wana so forward wana wangana. Ba kuiba. Chekuka stage workout. In the stage workout, speaker Bagby. They are John sitting from I think 1:30 something. Sitting will resume in 30 minutes time.
Yeah.
From 1:31 abunde, they are John sitting now. And resume sitting 4 o'clock. Ndaka resumes sitting 4 o'clock. The majority group were not to be found in the house.
Yeah.
In this case, Anaiki the president in parliament, 274 members were present on that day.
Yeah.
Shekuku kakwashe kanku kuka uti. So if it's time for the business of the day, do you expect someone to come and beg you before they proceed with the business of the day? She said, on that note now, speaker now, he has nothing to do. Be a waste time on she. Somebody kukumfta.
All right.
Though in there ko one issue ni. Yafi ku pass one issue na ku na kubashi.
Yeah.
Issue ya ben. Ama ba ku one ku stage abinga work out. She said business of the day now. Yafi proceed with business of the day.
All right.
And before now to stage workout. I've been the brother na be understandable. Can based on budget in akakawo.
Let's time ya chimu pa. So bari bash 1 minute. Say come back 1 minute see we wrap up. Please. Now say come on time ya chim producer and I say come on now say you know. So honorable just 1 minute.
Ina magana kaman din nan.
Yeah. Just 1 minute.
Yache members the suka present. 274.
Yeah.
Bari mu mask kadan don banda good at mass. Din nan babu ni speaker.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she's not part of the
It's not part of the parliamentarians. So 274 divided by 2. That's how many. By 137. Why would the majority work out?
Why would the majority work out?
Issue.
No, because
you need to learn. Keka kawo masinka. Shena kamato. Bari mu use calculator.
Kawo masina.
Kache 274 members were present.
Yeah.
Shega speaker in Assembly. So is a vote. NDC. So duka sui present that day. Ko? 137. Ko de kari anike. So 137 the members wani.
MPP.
To. Mesa da switch. Na da 137 mumbuga draw. Mesa zamu work out.
Wurin keke na. Nga kari. Na baka reason. Na baka answer.
137.
Na baka
kaga NDC. Kaga problem usu.
Na baka. Ora bukati 1 minute nka yakaro.
So ile because my president to succeed.
Ora bukati 1 minute nka. Na good.
Kimo
1 minute.
1 minute na da ni
ba attack ka don ka ba ta min time ne sai magana ka yi magana ka
insha Allah dan su kuma
calculation da 200
to dai gaskiya ne ko wana da one
dan ba kan san
wannan yes
ko wana da equal numbers
yes
shake stage workout stage workout
what's the reason for that workout let me show reason
now reason
are you a parliamentarian
they come
baka da reason don da kana da
jaga tambe MP ka menene reason
baka da reason saboda da kana da reason da ka pass reason na ka ba leader ke ba
don speaker bai so ya neutral
kaga
yes
no
the speaker is not being
speaker may vote who can vote
in that case
speaker
on the other side
speaker doesn't vote
ba ku yarda da kanku bane
which party did the speaker come from masa bari
okay 1 minute ko ya kare
inda kana police you are not being fair to baka
gaskiya da ya bari da na
gaskiya ta ya ci
bari shi ya
ita follow report
ya 137 to mu 138 aka yi quorum da shi inda baka sani ba on that very day inda aka reject yake kan aka reject
budget na
independent candidate shi kadin wanda bai stage workout ba
she vote maku
ina ba kansa shi kadin wanda bai stage
vote maku
shi kadin wanda bai wana workout ba
da 136 suka workout na she aka doki gudan da sauran na aka kara maku
aka doki gudan aka kamin we quorum kana ni 138
yes
she send 138 members na
so automatic you have to disapprove
jama
sorry for you
salamu alaikum program dey yayi dadi amma lokaci dey ya tunkure already we have 2 topics to discuss but unfortunately gudan ga kawai ma ba wai mun ka da shi ba jama mun gode muku rigan da sa wanda yi mi da Fauzi clothing yana ablikuma yasa jama'a dai kuna su sa wanga vintage African wear just get in touch with Fauzi clothing now make numbers available and then you get in touch you also get to wear something like this kamar da ni ga muku already when this sponsorship program gani shine Africa Nima African restaurant suna New Jersey inda kake New Jersey kana son ka ci anything Ghanaian anything home you better go to African Nima African restaurant and taste quality food. Guys, it has been amazing. We have so many messages and the program is very, very interesting. And inshallah next week I'll come your way with this exciting program again. Guys, honorable na jidadi program kupa na come inshallah next week I would like to repeat to both of you. Will you promise me that?
Inshallah.
All right. So we have a deal. Guys, next week that Kaus Kuma she umbuga more fire. Let me give time to my producer, Big Mitch, and then Big Brother Tanko. Until then, let's make it a day. Assalamu alaikum. We are out.